Welcome back to Good Day Orlando. In the Consumer Corner, when most people think about retirement planning, they put the focus on growing their money, but there's more to building a solid retirement plan than just accumulating all that cash. Certainly it helps, but there's a little bit more to it. Certified Financial Planner Bert joining us this morning to talk about the 5 steps to complete your retirement masterpiece. Joe, good morning. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
So let's start with the first one. You say make an income plan.
Yeah, you have to figure out when the paychecks stop, where's the money going to come from? Because you'll have Social Security, but you can't live on Social Security alone unless you're going to have a very, very modest retirement. So you have to figure out where's the money going to come from. It's going to come from what you've been able to save while you're working. And the best place to do that is your 401k or an IRA.
Okay, make a protection plan.
Well, once again, what happens when you get sick? And long-term health care, this is a big cost for retirees.
Big cost.
Yes, in fact, a lot of my clients are coming in, they're seeing their parents in the nursing home or assisted living and seeing them what that cost is. You got to factor that into your planning.
Okay, what about an appreciation plan?
Well, you want to have some growth on your dollars. When you retire, you retire in your 60s, we plan for people living 30 years in a retirement. That's a long time.
Wow.
So you have to get some growth on your money. You certainly can't put it in a 1% savings account today or a CD paying 1.2%. You've got to get some growth. The best way to do that is invest in growth mutual funds, and you want to have a balance in when you do that. And everybody's situation is unique. Some people can afford to have more growth because they don't need the money immediately, and some people have to be a little more conservative. But don't just plunk it into something where you think, the money will be there, you think it's guaranteed, and it is guaranteed, but it's not safe because chances are you're going to run out of money in your 70s and 80s.
Well, you said it with people are living 30 years beyond their retirement years.
Right.
So, my goodness. All right. You also say make a tax plan.
Well, when you retire, you want to figure out, okay, where am I going to take the money from my various accounts? So you have what we call taxable accounts, basically your checking accounts, savings, and so forth, and then hopefully your retirement accounts. Generally, you want to defer taking from your retirement accounts as long as you possibly can. At age 70 and a half, you have to start withdrawing, but you want to take from the taxable accounts first and let the money compound and grow on a tax-deferred basis in your retirement plans.
Okay, and last but not least, you got to make a legacy and an estate plan.
Well, when you pass away, your money is going to be split among whoever survives you, and if you don't have an estate plan, if you haven't done any planning, the state of Florida, by statute, will decide where your money goes.
Wow.
And it might not be what you want to have. So get together with an estate planning attorney, lay that out, and it saves a lot of grief along the way.
Never too soon to do that either.
No, the earlier you get started, the easier it is.
Okay, where can people find you, Joe?
Just Google me, 2 words, Joe Bert, B-E-R-T.
All right, Joe, always a pleasure.